Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we have another Team of the Week prediction video for you guys. Today we have Team of the Week number 14 predictions, and we actually have probably arguably one of the best Team of the Weeks with like some really huge players. So if you guys didn't play FUT Champs this weekend, then you guys kind of missed out. I mean, I played FUT Champs, but at the same time, it's not like I'm gonna get like one of the thumbnail players or the title players. But yeah, if you guys could drop a like on this video at the end, make sure you drop a like. How I said, can we hit 10 likes on this video? Go check out my SBC cheap solutions for the Footmas cards, as I have been dropping those every single day, even though the ones later today are going to be a bit late because I have school, and for the next 5 days are going to be a bit late, which kind of sucks, but at the same time I'm going to try and do my best. And yeah, we're going to get straight into this. Let's go. By the way, I also really need a haircut. So I'm getting a haircut tomorrow after school, so the video might be even a bit more late. But yeah, I know I need a haircut. Thank you. So getting straight into this, we are going to go with a guy that it's going to be good for investments just because he has a really nice rating. Even though the league isn't the best, it's still going to be a guy that you kind of want to try and invest in. We have Ziyech or Ziyech. I'm not really too sure how you say his name. If you guys are Ajax fans, if you guys are Moroccan, I guess, let me know how you say the name correctly, but I'm not too sure. But basically, he managed to get a hat-trick in Ajax's win over the weekend. I think they won like 8-0 or something like that, or 8-1, something crazy like that. So it could be either him or Daley Blind. He actually picked up 3 goals and 1 assist and man of the match in an 8-0 win against the Graafschap. So he's going to be a pretty decent card to use in game, but at the same time, no one's going to use him just for investments, and it's either him or Daley Blind who's going to pick up the Ajax inform. Next up, we have a great card, and I'm really excited for this card because I wanted to use a screen card. When this guy signed for Liverpool, I was so excited because I have always like watching this guy play. He's small, he's fast, he's great with the ball at his feet, and he's been getting better and better over the last couple of months, especially in 2018. He had a pretty decent World Cup run as well. We have Xherdan Shaqiri, who managed to, or who's going to get an 83 rated right wing inform, as you guys will see, who has fantastic stats, man. But basically, he managed to pick up a brace in about, I think it was like 13 minutes or something like that after coming on. He came on in the 70th, scored in the 73rd, scored in the 80th, something like that, or 83rd. It was something like that. But he scored 2 goals basically against Manchester United in a 3-1 win for Liverpool against Manchester United. Now, a lot of people were saying, oh, you shouldn't like really be hyping him up because he kind of just got 2 deflection goals. And I see where people are coming from. Like, if I was, let's say, a Real Madrid fan and it was El Clasico and Messi scored 2 deflection goals, and I would be like saying, oh, he got lucky, he got 2 deflection goals. But at the same time, you have to understand, in this context, Manchester United were parking the bus, meaning they had so many players in the box, it was bound to hit one of them. So they kind of shot themselves in the foot by playing park the bus. That's what I'm trying to say here. At the same time, Shaqiri, he came on, made an instant impact, and if he didn't take those chances, if he didn't take those opportunities, it would have never happened. So I really do give him credit for those 2 goals, and his inform is going to be great. Now, next up, we have a guy whose card is going to be very nice. It looks great in game. It's going to be a very cheap winger in the Premier League, and we are finally going to get a Premier League right-hand side player that we haven't really gotten all year. That's a special card, so it's going to be nice to get him. And we're actually getting 2. We're getting Xherdan Shaqiri, who I'm pretty sure I don't think he went in at the right wing spot, because I don't know who he came on for, basically. So basically, we're not talking about Shaqiri anymore. That's just whatever. I'm just talking about right wing informs. Speaking of right wing informs, we have another guy who actually like is going to get a very nice upgrade and has been tossed around from club to club in the past like 2-3 years. We have Gerard Deulofeu, who managed to pick up, I believe it was a goal and an assist. Let me make sure I'm right. A goal and an assist and man of the match in a 3-2 win versus Cardiff for Watford. His card looks pretty decent, and yeah, he could even be played at cam because his passing's not too bad. But of course, we've seen him go from Everton to Sevilla to Barcelona to Milan, back to, was he back at Everton? Yeah, he was back at Everton, and then he went back to Barcelona, and I think he went to Sevilla again, or I don't think he actually went to Sevilla, and then he finally went on loan to Watford, and they permanently signed him, I do believe it was. So he's finally kind of found his home, and he's kind of trying to find form, and he kind of actually did. And this card actually looks nice, man. It's going to be a very nice card to use. It's going to be very cheap. It's going to be like anywhere from 30 to 50,000 coins. Probably going to settle around 30,000 coins, honestly, just because I feel like he's still not meta with that physical. But apart from that, it's looking cool. Now, speaking of cards that I am excited about, man, if this was FIFA 17, if this was FIFA 17 or even FIFA 18, I would be kind of like shaking. I would be kind of like scared of like a team of the season Lozano. That's how scared I would be of this card. But I'm not too sure how good this guy's going to be in game this year or this week when it comes out. But we have the man himself, whose card is going to be absolutely fantastic, a great striker in the Prem. We have Gabriel Jesus, who's going to pick up an 85 rated striker inform after picking up 2 goals, and I think it might have been 1 assist, but I think it's just 2 goals, and man of the match in a 3-1 win versus Everton. Now, he has 4-star skills, but he has 3-star weak foot, which kind of takes away his meta-ness, and the lack of physical also takes away his meta-ness. So I'm not too sure if he's going to be crazy good, but last couple years we've seen him have just decent pace, dribbling, and decent shooting, and he's still fantastic. So I think he's going to be super overpowered, and he's going to be great to use. He's going to be over 100,000 coins for sure. The first time he comes out, he's probably going to be like before the FUT Champs and weekend league rewards and division rivals and all that stuff. He's going to be around 250 to even 300,000 coins, but I believe he's going to settle around 180, maybe even 210, and eventually start dropping to like 140, something like that, because he's going to be a very overused striker, and he's really hyped up right now. Now, this next card, I'm really not too sure on how I feel about it. Like, it looks like it looks decent, but at the same time, it's not meta again, and there's like a very big lack of positions in this league. So I wish he would have been like upgraded a lot to get on a couple of informs and stuff like that. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But this week, he actually had a great performance, and it could be either him or his teammate, but I believe it's going to be this guy. We have 87 rated right back Joshua Kimmich, who's going to pick up a goal and an assist, or who picked up a goal and an assist, and going to pick up an 87 right back in form. How I said, all round stats, can be played at center mid. A lot of people like we all remember Nepenthes, who had the red Goretzka last year and then had red Kimmich, switched it around, put one at center mid, put one at right back, and I think that's a great thing to do, man. Like, link up Kimmich with I don't know, any center mid that can possibly play fullback that's German from the Bundesliga, and switch them around, and that'd be great. But he got a clean sheet and man of the match. Of course, he's a fullback, so he's gonna get like that boost if he gets a clean sheet against Hannover 96, and he played great, man. I think he's great in real life. He is fantastic. One of my favorite Bayern players at this moment in time, and he has he has so many years ahead of him at Bayern, and he has like. I really just do hope he gets a couple more upgrades so he can get over that 80 pace, because once he gets over that 80 pace, he'll be a bit more appealing to meta players and FUT Champs players, basically. Okay, so we are into the final 3 players. We're gonna go from least high rated to the top rated player of this week's team of the week. Now we're gonna start out with the guy who I personally think is honestly kind of overrated in like just in general. I really don't think he's that great of a player, but at the same time, he has I feel like he's been better in past years, and he didn't really have to be in the top 5 of the Ballon d'Or running this past year. But we basically have a guy from Atletico Madrid, French striker. We all know who he is. We have Antoine Griezmann's 90 rated striker card, his second in form. He has a live groups team of the, he has a live UCL card, I believe it is, but his card looks pretty decent. I would say he's going to be better at cam, but he basically is getting this for getting 2 goals in Atletico Madrid's win. I think 1 assist as well. 2 goals and 1 assist, and man of the match and 3-2 win. So very deserved. I'm not too sure how he scored his goals. I know he got 1 pen. I'm not taking anything away from him in this game specifically, but I still think in some parts and a lot of the time people overhype him a bit too much. Now this card is one that I'm gonna be very scared of, because I feel like he's gonna be in a lot of people's teams. I don't know why, but I just feel like it is, and I see his player of the month so many times, and every time I come up against it, he's just surrounded by either a full icon team, player of the month of Aubameyang, and he just destroys me every time, and it sucks. He's done that to me so many times in FUT Champs. But basically, we have 93 rated striker in form Eden Hazard, who managed to pick up a goal and an assist in a 2-1 win for Chelsea. So he wasn't involved in both goals. I believe Pedro played right wing. I'm not too sure who played left wing. I didn't check, but I saw that Hazard played striker, so it's going to be a striker Hazard card, which actually looks fantastic and is going to match his player of the month rating. So you player of the month holders, I guess it's a bit unfortunate, but at the same time, you've had the player of the month for what, like 2-3 months now. So I would say it was definitely worth it. And then last but not least, we have a guy who, you know, by the footballing world, and whoever works at the France Football Committee, whatever it's called, and whoever decides who wins the Ballon d'Or, you have the guy who's he's just not very good, you know. He's the 5th best player in the world. Just the best 5th player in the world who is just happening to be the first player in the top 5 leagues to get 10 goals and 10 assists. I don't know, just an average 5th best player in the world, 96 rated right wing Messi, who managed to pick up a hat-trick and 2 assists in a 5-0 win against Levante. Yeah, that just happened. So, looks like a great card. Going to be one of the best players in the game now. Sorry, I choked. But he's going to be decent, man. In all seriousness, I'm a Real Madrid fan, and I still think it's a bit of a joke that he was 5th place in the Ballon d'Or rankings. But, you know, we all know that's a joke anyway. So, he looks like a fantastic card. I think he is going to be in a lot of teams for the higher end players, the pros and all that stuff. Now that he's kind of getting a bit more upgrades, people are going to try him out. But he is going to be at a right wing spot this time, not as a center forward, as he played as Suarez played striker, left wing was Dembele, and right wing was Messi. So hey guys, my camera is flashing red, so I'm going to have to end this video right now. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go check out my other videos that I have uploaded. Man, I'm going to be uploading so many videos this week and next week, as this is my final week before going into Christmas break, which is great and all. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, a bit of a longer one. Make sure you drop a like if you haven't already. And if you did enjoy it, for some more daily content, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day.